Welcome to the show. You're watching Exposed. We're here tonight with Dark Reign. I just want to ask you a real quick question. What is Dark Reign all about? Style, influences, anything like that?
We're from La Crescenta. We just started off as a heavy and melodic band. We don't really fit into a category that much, but usually like we just play for fun and we just have whatever. We're unique. Whatever comes to our mind, we write about it.
We were just like sick of music in our area, and like bands don't put any effort into writing their music, so we just want to like make a band, like a serious band that writes music and plays lots of shows and gets their name out.
To me, Dark Reign is all about just having fun, getting out, doing shows, just, you know, making good music, making people, you know, enjoy, you know, what you have to offer. So we're just chilling here, you know, just fucking, we just finished one song doing a music video. Dark Rain, Wall of Flesh. So yeah, excited, gonna go in there, do another take, Southern Lights, get it done, ready to go party.
Guys, thank you for coming to the show. It's a pleasure to see you here and to hear you play in front of us. My first question is going to be, the song we just heard was called Wall of Flesh. You guys want to give us a little bit of background on that? Tell us how you wrote it, how you went about it.
I wrote the pretty much the whole song except for the intro and the solos. Of course, the master here wrote those, and yeah, basically it's about the war in Iraq, and I kind of try to make it like a little Middle Eastern feel to it, with the rhythm I was going at and stuff.
I added all of the harmonies. For the solo, I wanted to add a harmonic minor touch to it, kind of make it more Middle Eastern, to more fit the song, because it's about the Middle East.
You guys just came up with a brand new demo, 4-song demo. I heard it. Sounds really good. I just want to ask you guys, how was the experience within the studio? How was the experience together, shooting as a band? Basically, talk about the experience of recording the demo.
Well, it was nerve-wracking a lot. Like, we were impatient and everything, but we got it done.
Well, basically, you have to go in and like not waste any time, because drums alone took 8 hours, and I got like some guitars, 8 hours. Then in some guitars, I got some in for like 2 hours, and then the next 8-hour session was all guitars, and it just takes a long time.
It was really chill for me since I was vocals. I got to go last, so I was just chilling, just watching everyone record, and yeah. And when my time came, I did my thing, and it was over.
The day before, I got no sleep, and the day before that, I got about 3 hours of sleep. It was fun, but I mean, that's why it took 8 hours. It's just, it was a killer for me.
Within the next year, are we talking an album?
We have a lot of songs waiting. We have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of new things waiting to be incorporated into songs.
In a year, I can imagine us touring. I don't know, I can imagine us touring. Maybe not too big, but let's hope for the best.
I'm not good with the cameras. Fucking turn that off before I break it.
No, look at the camera. Don't look at me when you talk. Do it again.
No, fuck you. I hate cameras. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck cameras. Fuck you.
Solo. You're gonna be on me?
Fuck you. You don't.
Don't do
double bass. Ooh, double bass. Ooh, I'm a cool guy.
Don't do any fills, all right?
Cool
Because
guy.
it's gonna be me. I want to be selfish.
Double bass. Ooh, I'm cool.
As all of us, or most of us, have noticed, there is a certain amount of rebirth of the metal scene, not just in Los Angeles, but all over the United States. The kids are interested again in the music. They're interested in the brutality and the speed and the melody, the classical melodies, you know, the minors coming back as well. What are your feelings on that? What are your feelings on the bands that are formed around LA that are, you know, trying to do the same thing you are?
Well, I personally respect them a lot. Like, I respect them for coming up and standing out in this world of all these mainstream music and shouting out that, hey, you know, we're something too, we have music too. But to me, metal is a broad word. It's not about speed and technicality. It's basically about having fun, going on stage and banging your head and feeling the music to an extreme level. Maybe some people would consider us crazy, but hey, it's music and we feel it and we express it in our ways.
Probably a couple years ago, probably like 2000 or 2001 or something like that, I saw a lot of bands that just weren't very exciting. Either the music was pretty good, but they had no energy on stage, or they had energy, but the music just wasn't very great. I just like that the metal scene's actually coming back.
You guys got a lot of shows. You guys had small shows. You guys had some bigger shows. We played the Whiskey. You guys played the El Rey. How do you guys go about getting gigs? Do you guys go through a promoter, or do you guys have? Do you guys just send out the demo, or how's that process for you guys?
We can get like local shows anywhere. Like at the Mosaic Cafe, it's one place that we play at usually by our house. We can get that usually because the owner knows us and he likes metal, so he'll like set it up for us whenever we want. But the last Whiskey show, Helkin, I think, put us on the bill.
There's this guy that I used to go play baseball with, and he I didn't know he was a promoter at the time until one of the other guys told me that, yeah, he books bands and he does all this other stuff. So we pretty much, I called him up. He booked the show for us. We played it. He liked us again, and so he pretty much booked the Roxy show for us too.
The El Rey was the first show big show you guys played in LA. The second show you guys booked the Whiskey. Were you guys nervous? I mean, how was that experience? How did you guys prepare? Did you guys practice right before the show, or how was that experience for you that day?
It was a fun show. I was actually surprised about how many people actually came out to see us, especially since we're the first band and not many people go to see the first band. There were a lot of people there for us. Like, I was really surprised. It was like pretty much right after the door opens, like 7:15, something like that.
We hadn't practiced in like at least, I don't know, since we recorded. We practiced maybe once after we recorded, and that was like 2 months. So for that, I think we did really well for not practicing for about 2 months.
Knowing that you guys just played big shows, El Rey, the Whiskey, and from what I hear, you guys play a couple of house party shows. How is that experience different from playing a smaller show to a bigger show?
They're both fun. I say that no matter what kind of a show it is, you still give it your 110%, no matter what, and you just mess around.
I like the smaller shows more because it's more of a home feeling because it's like 10 minutes from my house and everyone, just comes and hangs out. And at the bigger shows, it's more professional and you're trying to get your name out and not as many people know you. So it's a different feeling, but at the Mosaic, I like it more.
I prefer the bigger shows because I feel like when we play those shows, we have progress. We're getting new fans from like Hollywood, and I love that. When new people see us and they come up to us after the show, great job, kind of makes me feel good inside that there are new people coming and watching us and they actually like our music.
The second song that you guys are going to be playing for us today, it's called Southern Lights, as far as I understand. And, what inspired that?
Yeah, I wasn't there when the song was being written, so it was a total surprise to me, and it was awesome. The first time I heard it, I was just in awe. And, I just went over to Andrew's house and we started writing lyrics for it, and we finished it up like that. And it came out great.
I wrote about 90% of the song. At first, I just had a bunch of riffs together that were really melodic, and I'm like, why not just try to see what I can do to put it together, change the tempos around, see what I could do to make it flow really nicely. And Daniel added a couple really nice harmonies and made it flow really nice. So I think it came together really great.
Walk down the line.
1, 2, go.
Welcome back to the show. You're watching Exposed with Andre and Igor. For this segment of the interview, I'd like to thank Meet Me Cafe and Jenny for providing a space. What is your favorite Dark Raid song?
My favorite song currently that's at least on the demo has to be Southern Lights because of its pure melody and speed, and I think it has everything that we could possibly want in a song. Melody and speed, heaviness, complexity, everything, catchiness, everything is perfectly set. But the newer songs that we're writing, I think, are going to own everything. Everything that we've written so far, at least. Because it's just pure melody. I love it.
I would have to say my favorite song would either have to be Southern Lights or Malevolent Destruction that's not on the demo. Both songs are just really heavy. I like more like the heavier stuff, like anything really fast. Brutal's good, but sometimes it can be a little bit too crazy, but I like the stuff that goes really fast. It just really gets my adrenaline going.
My favorite song out of everything we recorded is Southern Lights, because it has all the melody and like has the best riffs, and it just flows really well.
Hey, you sexy. Ooh, look at that.
It's a new Daniel.
It's the old school Daniel back in the day. But it's new.
Paris Hilton sex tape too.
Yeah, Bobby, come rape him. We got the Paris Hilton tape.
Paris Hilton tape, come here. We got some rapage going on.
That's hot. That's hot. So how you feel, baby?
Tired. Kind of surprised me. Now I'm awake.
I'd like to talk about the way the internet has helped revolutionize the spread of music and the way it has really helped the local scenes all over the world, really. Bring forth their music to people in different regions and countries and even continents. What do you guys think about programs like, shareware programs like Napster, who was basically the first program out there to bring free music to people who couldn't afford to buy $20 CDs? And how the industry went, because of that, in the span of about 6 to 7 years, went down, cut their prices by about 50% per CD. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I believe that music should be all free. We've never sold one demo ever. We've always got to pass them out. Some local bands will sell their demo for even $10, but we don't feel that's appropriate. I mean, it's a demo. All we're trying to do is get our name out. That's the most important thing right now. Later, in a long time, we'll worry about getting money. But right now, it's the most important getting our name out.
The internet's helped us out more than anything because we get at least like 100 plays a day on MySpace, which is pretty good. We have like over 7,000 plays total so far. That's like really helped us get our name out. Yeah, like 1 month we got 7,000 plays. That's pretty insane.
It's huge.
And then we're already known in like other countries of the world and like other regions and stuff like that. So the internet helps out a lot.
I know that from my experience, I'm a self-taught guitarist as well, and I know for a fact that I'm a songwriter naturally, so whenever I'm writing music, I'm hearing all of the parts together, which inspired me in a way to play not only guitar, but to also pick up a little bit of bass and work a little bit with software with drum programs and, do a little bit of vocal parts. I know that you guys have already mentioned that some of you are actually multi-instrumentalists, so why don't you give us more insight on that, on what instruments you do play, and how often do you play them? Do you still keep up with do you still practice some of them, and how do you fare?
Well, when I was in elementary, my mom made me play flute. So I sound like a complete queer right now when I say I used to play flute, but I used to play flute. I was taught at my school how to play flute, but I never actually learned anything. I just go to my friends, just play a couple notes in key, and they'll be like, "Oh, good job," you know. But then nothing never was as passionate as the guitar. Whenever I pick up a guitar, I get really into it since it's the only thing I've ever actually been semi-good at in my life.
And you've been playing for how long?
2 years.
Well, like I said, I started off with the drums, and then I slowly started to see that I was getting better and it was getting more simpler for me, so I started to decide to broaden my musical ability. So I picked up bass, learned that for a little bit, went to guitar, played that, still playing that, although I lost my bass. And then, and then I just picked up vocals and got it all down. Music came pretty naturally to me since my dad was a musician himself. So I've always had music in my ear. It's always been easy for me to pick up an instrument and learn it on myself.
My nigga, that's into your business, so can I get a witness? Can you the fuck the pop now? Started to kick this, gonna get my shit and then you fucked up. Me fuck me bang, niggas ain't talking about them things, so rain, man, hang. Twang with the clip back, lane coming in now, they jump down. When I'm off the block, fuck them cops, me and crazy. When I do the boneyard daily, gotta give them up to the block, so I can serve my thugs and maintain to the brain. And thugs remain to slang things long as it's okay. And it won't injure, as long as my niggas remember. No pretender, get right up off the clay and nigga fucking no surrender.
You better believe it's judgment day, so nigga just throw your pumps in the air. I'll kill 'em, cop 'em like you just don't care. When they come, creeping, me peeping. Gotta watch them pop sleeping, put 'em in deep in, gotta make keeping till I get rich and I gotta get mine. Every time, this will be over at 9-9. So nigga get down for the crime, there'll be more coppers dying in the line and fucking with us. When I be sucking my drugs, trying to cuff me and my nigga boy, get up in the guts and lay your head up.
Bobby, direct question to you. You being the only one in the band, from what I know, with tattoos. Since you have more than 5, what was your first tattoo? Which one was it, and how long ago did you get it?
My first one was actually the one on my back. It's a Grim Reaper. It's just a Grim Reaper, pretty much. And then like about a month later, I think I was 19 when I first got it. And about a month later, I ended up getting like another, like something else that just came up behind it, like just kind of surrounding the Grim Reaper. And I'm actually proud of it because I actually got it right before tattoos got trendy. And I don't know, now it's just kind of an addiction. And I can't wait to get more. The one I'm actually most proud of is obviously I got Sepultura tattoo. That's right there. That's just, I love them.
What would be favorite bands to go on tour with?
Obviously, it'd have to be Sepultura with Max, obviously. Just get the old school stuff. It's, dude, I don't know. That'd probably be the only time I smoke weed.
Capital Talent back.
I can give a fuck about this shit, man. I just want to go get a high, motherfucker.
You know your mom's gonna see this, right?
Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Who would you guys like to thank the most in making music and making it available to you as part of your life?
I don't want to sound queer or anything, but my mom has to be my biggest influence because she's the one. She never really pushed me to play guitar. I'm the one who pushed myself into playing it because I thought it would be a really fun experience in learning. But she was always there to support me. She never said, "Oh, you suck." You know, she was always there to support me in everything I always did in my life. That's
I would actually, I don't know, it's kind of funny. I would actually have to say my friends. They're actually the only people that have actually ever encouraged me to actually go with music and anything, like go with anything, period. My parents are very, I came from a very strict household, so obviously it couldn't be my parents. Maybe my brother. My brother's just really cool. He's just really laid back. He doesn't really care. He always comes to our shows. He's very supportive. But he's also like, Andrew's mom doesn't really doesn't talk smack or anything like that. My brother doesn't really listen to heavy metal, but he actually likes our demo. My brother's a brutally honest person. So it would have to be my friends and my brother.
I'd have to say my friends and my bandmates and the MySpace. Those three things have like helped out a lot.